is just delightful. The shape of the top followed through with the front, and this lovely colour. And it's a little gem, I think. It dates from the early 18th century. I mean, difficult to be too precise, but 1710 to 1720, that sort of period. In England, it would be Queen Anne / George I. But I don't think it's an English one. I don't think it's Irish, really. I think it's continental. It has this flow to it. If we say Dutch, it's that sort of area, that sort of feel to it. And they influenced the rest of the Western world and later on America. And you see this type of double serpentine curve developing into a block front, if it were American of the 1740s. So structurally, it's a very interesting thing. The way they've used this heavily curled veneer, this walnut with these burrs in, and divided it in two and opened it up like a butterfly's wing, so that it reflects both sides. Wonderful, and a lovely crusty colour, not over clean. These handles are new. They're about 1890 to 1900.
Right.
Whereas these are the original escutcheons.
Okay.
Now, they used exactly the same metalware in Holland as they did in England and in France at this time. So this is no indication of provenance, but those are certainly of the period of the chest, 1710 to 1720. And interestingly, you can see where the original handles went, which precisely matched this escutcheon in pattern. If we go to the bottom, it should have little bun feet, but little tiny, like if you'd squashed a melon, rather like that, sort of an oval shape, much lower and a little bit more round, if you like, a little bit more chubby, and far shallower. So I suppose it would have stood at least 2 inches lower on the ground.
Okay, yes.
Now, for one reason or another, we will never know, it wasn't tall enough for a particular purpose. And not only did they raise the feet, they also put a new rail in here, because that rail is nothing to do with it at all.
Yes.
Now, I called it a little gem to start with. You can imagine it would have looked a perfect proportioned little piece of furniture.
Right.
Do you use it now?
What do I use it for?
Yeah.
I use it for holding my socks, and the top drawer is junk.
A sock and junk chest. Well, why is that super? I suppose if it turned up today and you, or rather, let's put it the other way, if you lost it or it got damaged and you wanted to replace it, it would cost you £8,000 to £10,000. All right?
As everyone says, that is surprising.